Okay, so ready to dive in today. We're going deep on AI, but, not the usual headlines. This is about how AI is already part of our lives, like in a real way.
Yeah, exactly. This isn't sci-fi. The source we're looking at today, they're living it, using AI for everything from gym routines to, get this, their kid predicting football with AI.
I mean, that's wild. But it's this idea, right, that AI's power isn't just like making things automatic.
Totally. They call it divergent tasks, where there's not just one right answer, which changes how we usually see AI.
Okay, so break that down for me. Divergent tasks, what's that all about?
So think about it. In business, in life, how often is there only one solution? It's about navigating, being creative, finding the best option, not the correct one. That's where AI shines, handling tons of data, exploring possibilities.
So it's more like enhancing our judgment, not replacing it.
Absolutely. Like they talked about using AI in corporate training, analyzing transcripts to find insights we'd miss, suggesting improvements. It's like a superpowered coach, but for everyone.
That's huge.
Yeah.
But if we're saying there's not one right answer, how does that change how we think about, like, education, even our jobs?
That's the core of it, yeah. We're moving past rote learning, looking for that single solution. This source, they argue that AI won't make us obsolete. Our jobs will need us to work with AI.
Yeah, it's not just knowing how to, like, work the machine anymore or follow the rule book. It's about prompting, knowing how to talk to AI so it gets what you need. Building your own AI helpers for specific things.
Oh, like we're learning to speak AI so we can actually team up with it.
Yeah, exactly. And this is already happening. Like, they mentioned their own AI. Coachia uses AI agents for, like, totally personalized training. Imagine an AI to practice real-life stuff with, an AI tutor giving you feedback right then, even an AI to, like, help you think about what you learned afterwards.
Okay, that's seriously cool, but kind of sounds like a movie, right? But if this is the future, how do we make sure everyone's on board, not just the techie few? And they brought that up too, especially with their kids in school. Like, there's this huge difference between how techie their kids' lives are outside school, and then, bam, they're back in the old school classroom.
Totally get that. It's like we're right on the edge of this huge shift, but are we leaving people behind?
Exactly. So how do we bridge that, right? How do we get that AI-powered learning, that creative space, into schools for everyone? It can't just be about the gadgets. It's about giving teachers, students, the skills to make this work.
It's like rethinking education completely. Not just, let's have digital textbooks, but really personalizing it. Feedback that makes sense for you. Solving problems in totally new ways.
Yeah, and they're not just talking, they're doing it too. They mentioned this AI Navigators project. It's about giving teachers the tools and knowledge to actually use AI in class.
That's awesome. It's easy to get caught up in, like, the scary AI stuff, but this is hopeful, Giving power to teachers, closing that gap.
It always comes back to how we choose to use this tech. The source is really pushing for open conversations about AI, bringing everyone to the table: business, education, tech people.
And they're doing it themselves, right? They're running a whole conference to get these different worlds talking and brainstorming.
Yeah.
Yeah, like breaking down the walls. So we can really get what AI means for all of us.
And that's what's so cool about this source. It's not just like ideas. They're right there in it, dealing with AI as a parent, at work, even, like you said, at the gym. It's real,
Totally. And this whole thing about not just using AI, but AI being almost like a partner, building our own AI helpers, training them to get us. It's next level stuff.
It really shows we need a new way of thinking about AI, right? It's not just code or data. It's knowing how to actually talk to it, use it to be even more creative ourselves.
Like we're blurring the lines between, tool and teammate. Exciting, but kind of whoa at the same time.
Yeah, no doubt. But any big change, it's about understanding, right? What it can do, what it can't, and what it means for, like, how we actually live our lives. And that's on all of us to figure out.
Absolutely. So to everyone listening, whether you're, running a business, teaching, just into AI, whatever, think about this. What would your AI helper be? What would it help you do that you can't right now? Keep that in mind as we all, like, dive headfirst into this whole AI world. Until next time, keep exploring, keep asking those questions.